Did you know that some vitamins you take daily might be weakening your legs? It's true. Many of us have been told that supplements like calcium, iron, vitamin E, vitamin D, and vitamin B6 are essential for our health, especially as we age. But what if I told you that these very vitamins could be doing more harm than good when it comes to your leg strength and balance? Surprising, right? Let's dive into the myth versus reality. While these vitamins are often recommended, recent studies suggest they might not be the magic bullet we once thought. For instance, too much calcium can lead to muscle weakness, and excessive vitamin E might interfere with muscle function. It's not just about popping a pill, it's about understanding what our bodies truly need. In this video, we'll uncover the truth about these common vitamins and how they might be affecting your leg strength. We'll explore why calcium isn't always your best friend, how iron can sometimes weigh you down, and why vitamin D might not be the sunshine vitamin for your legs. Plus, the third point will surprise you. By watching, you'll learn which vitamins to reconsider and how to maintain strong, healthy legs naturally. We'll address common mistakes and offer practical solutions to keep you moving with confidence. If you find this information helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started. All right, let's dive into something that might surprise you. We're talking about calcium and iron supplements. Now you might be thinking, wait, aren't these supposed to be good for me? Well, yes, but here's the catch. Too much of a good thing can actually be harmful. You see, excessive calcium and iron can lead to some unexpected issues, especially when it comes to your leg strength. Let's start with calcium. It's crucial for bone health, right? But when you overdo it, calcium can cause arterial calcification. Imagine your arteries getting stiff, like a garden hose left out in the sun too long. This stiffness can lead to muscle cramps, and nobody wants that. It's like trying to walk with a Charlie horse that just won't quit. Now, iron is another story. It's essential for carrying oxygen in your blood, but too much iron can lead to oxidative stress. Think of it like rusting from the inside out. This oxidative stress can damage your muscles, making them weaker over time. It's a bit like having a car that looks shiny on the outside but is rusting underneath. So, what's the solution here? First off, it's always a good idea to chat with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplements. They can help you figure out what's right for your body. And focusing on dietary sources of calcium and iron can be a game changer. Foods like leafy greens, nuts, and seeds can provide these minerals in a more balanced way. The thing is, when we take too much of these minerals, it can disrupt normal muscle and blood flow functions. It's like throwing a wrench into a well-oiled machine. So, let's be mindful of what we're putting into our bodies. I'd love to hear from you. Have you had any experiences with calcium or iron supplements? Maybe you've noticed some changes in your leg strength. Share your stories in the comments. We're all in this together, learning and growing. All right, let's dive into the risks of overconsuming vitamins E and D. You might be thinking, aren't vitamins supposed to be good for us? Well, yes, but like anything, too much of a good thing can turn sour. You see, high doses of vitamin E and D can actually mess with your blood flow and muscle function. And that can lead to balance issues, which, let's be honest, none of us want. Take vitamin E, for example. It can interfere with vitamin K, which is crucial for blood clotting. Imagine it like a traffic jam in your bloodstream. Vitamin E is the car that's blocking the way, and vitamin K is the ambulance trying to get through. Not ideal, right? This interference can increase your risk of falls, which is something we all want to avoid as we get older. Now, let's talk about vitamin D. It's great for bone health, but too much can lead to hypercalcemia. That's just a fancy word for having too much calcium in your blood. And what does that do? Well, it can cause muscle stiffness. Picture trying to walk with stiff, heavy boots on. Not the most comfortable, is it? This stiffness can make moving around a real challenge. So, what can we do about it? First, it's important to monitor your vitamin intake. You don't need to be a scientist to do this. Just keep an eye on how much you're taking and maybe have a chat with your doctor. And here's a thought. Try getting your vitamins from food sources. Foods like nuts, seeds, and leafy greens are packed with nutrients and are a lot less likely to cause issues. The thing is, these vitamins, when taken in excess, can disrupt the balance necessary for proper muscle function. It's like trying to balance on a seesaw that's tipped too far to one side. So, have you noticed any changes in your balance or muscle function with these vitamins? If so, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Let's talk about vitamin B6. You might be thinking, isn't B6 supposed to be good for me? And yes, it is, up to a point. But too much of it can actually cause some issues, especially when it comes to your nerves and muscles. You see, vitamin B6 plays a crucial role in nerve function. It's like the conductor of an orchestra, making sure everything's in harmony. But when there's too much B6, it can lead to something called sensory neuropathy. Now, sensory neuropathy might sound like a big, scary term, but let's break it down. It's basically when your nerves start acting up, causing numbness and even muscle weakness. Imagine trying to walk and suddenly feeling like your legs are asleep. Not fun, right? Some folks experience tingling sensations in their limbs, like pins and needles that just won't go away. It's not just uncomfortable, it can really mess with your mobility. So, why does this happen? Well, excess B6 affects nerve health, which is crucial for muscle control. It's like having a faulty wire in a circuit. The signals just don't get through properly. And when your nerves aren't working right, your muscles can't do their job either. It's all connected, you know? But don't worry, there are ways to manage this. First, consider limiting your B6 supplement intake. Sometimes, we think more is better, but that's not always the case. Instead, focus on getting B6 from foods. Things like bananas, potatoes, and chicken are great sources. They provide just the right amount without overloading your system. Have you ever felt that tingling or numbness? Maybe you've noticed it after starting a new supplement. If so, you're not alone. Many people have shared similar experiences, and if you have a story, we'd love to hear it. Sharing can help others who might be going through the same thing. So, what do you think? Have you experienced anything like this? You know, there's something truly magical about getting our nutrients from real, whole foods. I mean, think about it. An apple isn't just an apple. It's like a little package of vitamins, fiber, and flavor, all wrapped up in one. My friend once said, "Nature's pantry is the best pharmacy." And I couldn't agree more. When we eat whole foods, we're not just getting isolated vitamins. We're getting a symphony of nutrients working together. It's like a well-rehearsed orchestra, each part playing its role. So, what are your favorite natural sources of vitamins? Maybe it's a juicy orange or a handful of almonds. Let us know in the comments. So, let's wrap this up. We've talked about those 5 vitamins that might be doing more harm than good when it comes to your leg strength. It's kind of surprising, right? I mean, who would have thought that something meant to help could actually be a problem? But the thing is, our bodies are unique, and sometimes less is more. Now, I'm not saying vitamins are bad across the board. They can be super helpful, but it's all about balance. Think of it like a garden. You wouldn't just dump a ton of fertilizer on your plants and hope for the best. You'd want to give them just the right amount of sunlight, water, and nutrients. That's what we're aiming for with our health too. And you know, there's something really powerful about getting nutrients from natural sources. Fresh fruits, veggies, and whole foods can do wonders. It's like giving your body a little gift every day. So, what do you think? Have you had any experiences with these vitamins? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Remember, your health is in your hands. Making informed choices is key to staying strong and active. Let's keep learning and growing together.